Hello and welcome. What we're going to do in this video is show you how the benefits pay out. And I would say go out to the heading Forms, print out benefits for the insurable. This plan will be for the insurable type person. We'll have another video that will cover the uninsurable. Print out benefits insurable and the benefit payout for the insurable. And the plans that, when you print them out, these are the sheets you're going to see. These are the definition of benefits. What we're going to do is a plan A, B, C, D, and E, which we've already defined those in previous videos, but we're going from a low cost, low coverage plan to a high cost, high coverage. And this top piece here is your yearly premium. That includes all your health, accident, critical illness, cancer, all of it. The wellness package, the whole enchilada is in that cost, that first row. So, and when you're looking at this, you have to remember the cost of my health insurance has to be, it's several factors. It's not just the cost of if something happens, but it's my yearly premium. And I want you to get this in your brain. Most of the time, you are just paying premium. Let's repeat that so you get it. Most of the time, you are just paying premium. So when you look at your healthcare cost, you have to look at the cost of your premiums. So the other sheet you're going to see is this particular sheet here when you print out benefit payout. And what this is, we did 3 accidents and 3 different health events, because remember, there's any kind of event is going to fall into either accident or a health event. It's either going to be major or minor health or a major or minor accident. So what I did is I broke out 3 of each one, but in this example we're just going to do a $6,000 accident and a $250,000 health event so you understand how to read the chart and the numbers. Okay? So here we go. Plan A is a low cost, low coverage. Yearly premiums with this plan, the whole package is $80.67. Now these numbers are based on my family. I don't know your numbers. Send us your info and we'll calculate the numbers for you and send it back to you. But in this plan, we're going to have deductibles, coinsurance, the limits of plans. We'll talk about that in a minute. Accident or critical illness cash back on our patient advocacy. Okay? On a plan A, which is a hospitalization plan, and I'm going to talk fast because I'm going to try and cover a lot of information. I got to get that time frame down to about 10 minutes so you can endure this, because this is going to be brutally boring. But this is what we had to do. I had to do this on all these plans and figure out what makes sense. Premiums and what's it pay. I had to work this out. You probably won't do this. I'm kind of a nerdy type person on that, but I had to figure it out for myself. So what made sense for my family? What makes sense for me may not make sense for your family, but I'm going to show you the numbers. So on our family, our cost is $8,067 per year. Now on a plan A, it's a hospitalization plan, so if I have a $6,000 accident, I'm going to have a $5,000 deductible and another $1,000 coinsurance, because on this particular plan, it only pays if you go in the hospital. On a $6,000 accident, I'm going to say I'm not going in the hospital. It's an outpatient type deal, so this plan basically pays nothing. But I'm going to get back $5,500, which is my accident plan less a $500 deductible, so I'm going to get back $6,000 minus $500. I'm going to get back $5,500. Anytime you see a negative number, it's money back to me, okay, or to the family. And if you remember also, we have our patient advocacy piece that's in our wellness package, and their statistical average is 83% of the money that's you're responsible for is eliminated, but in this example we're going to say 50%. It's easy calculations for me. Okay, so we have $80.67, $6,000, we get our accident cash back, and we're going to get $3,000, which $5,000, $1,000, $6,000, we're going to get, let's say 50% knocked off through our patient advocacy piece. So our total cost that year for our health expenditures, including premiums and everything, even though I had a $6,000 accident, was $5,567. That doesn't make sense, does it? That's less than my total premium cost. Okay? It's because we have our patient advocacy and our accident cash coming back to us. That's the difference. Otherwise, remember, we're just paying premium. So in this case, on a $6,000 accident, I put money in my pocket. I'm not advocating go out and have don't go push your wife off the roof so you can get some money back. Please don't do that. That's not what I'm saying in this example. Next one, a plan B is a hospital surgical plan, and it's a $15,000 deductible. This is the plan we have on us. I'm not saying it's the plan you need to have on you, but this is the one we have on us. $6,000. We have a $15,000 accident, so I'm responsible for that first 15. $6,000 is my deductible, zero co-insurance, $600 on the limits of the plan. On a hospital surgical plan, it pays, if you remember in the previous videos, it pays reasonable and customary. That's what it allows. So I say, because we're in the Metroplex and cost might be a little bit more expensive than the average in the Metroplex, I'm going to add another 10% to the plan. I do that to make you aware of how the plan pays. I'm going to say another $600, which would be 10% of my amount, $600. But I'm still going to get my accident cash back. Now, my patient advocacy is going to get me $3,300 back, which is half of $6,000 plus $600. $6,600, they're going to get me half of that back. They're going to get me $83, that's the average, but let's say it's 50%, they get me back $33, so my total cost that year was $6,086. Why would I choose a Plan B over a Plan A? Hospitalization only. This is inpatient and outpatient, even though I'm running a high deductible on it. That will get you some outpatient stuff where this won't. Now this Plan C is the same thing. It's a hospital surgical plan with a $5,000 deductible, but you can see my cost goes up. It goes up another, $2,000. So we have a $5,000 deductible, zero co-insurance, $600. 10% of this is the limits on the plan, let's say, of what the average they're paying. We get my cash back. I get $2,800, which is this and this added together. That's taken off from my patient advocacy, so my cost was $7,300, $3,000 less almost than what my premiums were. I profited from an accident. I know that looks illogical, but that's just how the plans play and pay. Please do not take this that I'm advocating, let's go have an accident so we can get some money. Please don't take it that way. That's not what I'm showing you. I'm just showing you how to protect yourself and how the plans pay. Plan D is a major medical plan with a little bit of pork in it, and if you don't understand that terminology, you got to go back and watch the previous videos. $12,000 is the whole cost of my coverage that year. I'm going to have on my Plan D and E, I've got about a $5,000 between my deductible and co-insurance out of pocket. So I've got a $2,500 deductible, $700 co-insurance, nothing on the limit the plan because they're going to pay what the negotiated rate is. I get my accident cash back, and they're going to help me get back half of that I'm responsible for. So my out of pocket that year, even though I had a $6,000 accident, $8,500, but yet my cost was $12,400 if nothing happened. Next one, 17, we're going to run through all the numbers. You're going to be out $13,391. Okay? Now, for me, this is what the deciding factor was. Do I pay $17,000 on a plan that I know is going to go up 10-20% a year, or do I get one of these plans for half as much? And when you look at how much I'm out in the event of an accident, gosh, for me, this made more sense back in here. Okay, may not make sense for you. You may have plenty of money and you'll get whatever you do what you want. I make more money when you buy this. Okay, $250,000 health event. How does that work? Well, I'm going to walk through these again, and I may, for the sake of time, stop and let you go out and read them. But remember, premiums are all going to be the same. Okay, the same premiums across. On this particular plan, it's a hospitalization plan. Okay. So we got a $5,000 and a $5,000 on a $250,000 health event. We probably went in the hospital, I would say. $5,000, $5,000. We got $62,500, which is the limits of the plan. That is going to be, golly, I can't remember on that. That's going to be my limits on my plan. Okay, because on a hospitalization plan, only the doctor's expenses, which is about 25% of that, is not going to be covered. So you're going to be responsible for the doc. So that's, that's a limit on that plan. You're going to get your critical illness cash back, and your patient advocate is going to help you with that money right there. They're going to get you back another $36,000. So you'd be out. You'd actually get back $55,000 for a $250,000 health event. I know it sounds illogical. How can I profit from a health event? That's how they pay. Same numbers across. We're going to have a $15,000, remember that, deductible, $25,000, which is 10%, my limits because it's a hospital surgical, 25,000. We get 105,000 back because this plan also comes with 5,000. Both of these come with a 5,000 critical illness built into it. Okay, and then my patient advocate is going to get us 20, 20, or 15. You can see how the numbers work out. You're going to put 79 in your pocket, 84, 79, 76. These numbers are almost the same, but you look at what you're paying in premium. Paying twice as much in premium, but you get about the same amount back. Makes illogical sense for me to put my money, into something that's full of pork. Okay. I know you're probably sleeping by now, but that's the end of it. You have to go on to the next one. We're going to talk about some more events. Talk to you later.